Simon Brown, who is the area. Council, who prefers to box. His last 8 wins have come by
feints from Council. Just try to feint Hopkins out of position. Bernard, though, wants to see what he has in front of him. He knows that Norton in there is not over-talented. A fighter that can give you a lot of pressure. And you got muscles in your back. That means
fighter who hits Liz if the ref's on one side, and Chevalier is keeping his distance and letting these two. And right now, a tentativeness on the part of Andrew Council.
A boxer puncher. Hopkins says he punches, and he hasn't. He's stuck out there. His best punch. Crowd from here in Maryland.
Going to the body. In the world today, reigning as the blue and Council for Hopkins.
Hometown crowd can perform for that hometown from your side, and a lot of times they can get you friends sitting out a ring.
Going,
and he's doing a good job in the early going of remaining focused and remaining concentrated in this fight. He knows he has plenty of time. In fact, between both corners telling their fighters, use the jab. Jab from the outside. Here is Bernard Hopkins putting on some pressure. Moving in, a little tying up from Council.
And Chevalier.
Supposed to take a step back, and the referee yells break.
But these two fight on one another. There is incredible to squeeze his way into the picture.
Both of them are fuel to the ends, tie on to one another. Have to leave a little bit of distance. Good right hand from Hopkins. He scores first.
These two fighters have completely turned out everything around them, including the crowd, including the referees. Oh, fans already standing in and around ringside. This thing starting to heat. Combination by Bernard Hopkins, just solid in there, going to the body. Really chip. The champ in the black trunks, 32 fights against 2 defeats. Challenger is 7-5-3 with 9 his last 8 wins. The end of that second round, point will be taken away, doing a little holding. And
yeah, just as guilty as Council. Let's see how he section out Council, but what's happening here? Hopkins to outscore him. Good right hand from Hopkins. And a good combination from Hopkins. Good left hooks.
Just to continue the jab.
Ring generalship. Look at him. Look at Hopkins exudes. Look at the ring worried. Look at the left hand of Council.
Hopkins lost in his pro debut back in 1988 about where his career would be. Then he streaked to 22 straight wins, 16 by knockout, until he ran into Roy Jones and lost a 12-rounder in a fight that Hopkins now said had just fought the wrong fight, tried to fight his fight in Cat Warrior, which he's showing here tonight.
Yeah, too much speed from Roy Jones. He'd love to have a 60 before.
And he is. Council pulls off. Best shots by Council.
Some of the action at the end of that third round, and look how both fighters really pouring it on. That third round from Andrew to the side. Don't go straight back against a fighter like Bernard Hopkins.
Definite world championship caliber, middleweight champion of his ability. And
Fisher in his corner, he's coming right at you because of
Council also going in, knowing he was been taken out in a fight. Then you know, so a difference of opinion.
Oh, low blows. Low blows from Andrew Council. Comes into this undaunted, unintimidated. Things can be knocked down too.
Andrew Council,
they can all be knocked down. You get hit.
Bernard Hopkins to get knocked down. Final seconds of round number 4. Ooh, the Andrew Council crowd in his home area. Dangerous situation. Andrew Council in the 27-5. Beaten Buddy McGirt, knocked the benders. There aren't one in the IBF. World champ. Well, he touched the canvas, but
be perfect every time out. He says at this level too, everyone is
certainly one of his idols, Marvin Hagler. He says because Hagler was always in tremendous shape for the other champions. Guidance of Don King. So many things going on outside.
Bernard Hopkins did everyone and did his job.
And in that respect,
loves boxing.
Come to see the IBF middleweight hometown hero, Andrew Council from Philadelphia. It's a middleweight brawl. Defense for Hopkins. He's a perfect. Johnson, 32-0. John knockout in middleweight world title. Those are his 5 defense crowns. Hopkins said in the corner between rounds he feels good. Stop it. Well, Council knows now he's got to go to work. He's got to pick it up as you see him set for that right hand. Bernard Hopkins, who's been flashing the jab, maybe flashing.
There's a good right hand from Bernard just on the cut. When you see that cut open up, you really zero in on that blow like that.
Right hand. And Council wobbles back to the corner. Hopkins knows how to finish it. He has a minute to work with. Council is cut. He's bleeding. He's hurt. Believing himself. We'll find out as the round ends. Referee Kenny Chevy. Council to the break for the unsportsmanlike conduct. And that a low blow? No, says the referee. Counting. No, he does say it's a low blow. Backing Andrew Council. Allowing him to turn it on. Bernard Hopkins is very fresh.
Yeah, this is what champions do, is they make a difficult fight easy with Andrew Council. I think Andrew Council has been just a step behind Bernard every round. Gave to Council. But this is really the
one-dimensional fighter that...
Not at all, but he has been one-dimensional. Not tonight, though. He is showing maneuverability over to a better strategic position. He's working. You see the blood streaming down from the left side.
The way you win that counts. He wants people to come away from every one of his fights saying, man, that Bernard Hopkins is something else. Did you see that fight last night?
Champions are always ready.
Standing. You know, you look at artists, as you say, consummate pro, beats of Philadelphia. Why? Butch Lewis no longer...
He is an outstanding
aggressiveness, but that has been essentially taken. Council more tentative. He's knocked out his last 8. Guy is 19. Andrew Council.
TKO 7 against TKO 11, as was Jerome.
Just like Be trying to prove that he does have that knockout ability late in fight, something that Andrew Council said he does not. Council may find out up close and personally tonight. He was caught, he was staggered. Blow. Street fight between Council out of the deep. And now Hopkins gets that low blow. The referee, Kenny Chevy, who, as you see him bounding as much as the fighters. Now Council tries to turn it up. Returned by Hopkins.
Short chopping punches.
Count has a terrific banger. And again, he's complaining to the referee of a low blow. Meanwhile, Hopkins continues to pursue.
Salt upstairs to
end. And some burrowed.
Refereeing by the book.
And tough competitor in his own right. Ooh. Hopkins open for the moment. Number 9. And now Count wobbled in wind. The heart of a warrior. Ooh. Hopkins right back on it as Council.
Bernard Hopkins so focused with his
and Davis in between rounds. His suggestions.
Andrew, you keep trying to man round, trying to catch him. Go back to your jab. Jab to the stomach. You ain't doing that.
He's being taken to the rope. Quite tall for this division. And
Bernard Hopkins is closing this.
Council he has his home.
But he has never really been able to go on the offense for any sustained period of time. Now just in the defensive shell. Backed into the corner. Again,
on our belt line.
And support. arguably the best, though no argument to Bernard Hopkins, among the middleweight champs. Next week we have another chip fight, IBF lightweight champion Shane Mosley. Next week from El Paso.
Every man in that corner has a specific job that he well executed. Bernard Hopkins, after hearing the introduction, to be the executioner in boxing.
Yes.
Oh, when he executed
of his nickname, executing his fight plan. To that, here is a man who at 17 was incarcerated for 5 years for armed robbery. Came out incredibly focused. Talent he possesses and the fruits it can bear. He makes many appearances at schools in the Philadelphia area talking about how he turned his life around and working with the kids.
Really working to get 2 11th round knockouts in the last 3 fights. And this is the 11th round.
Inside of talking about some of the appearances of him as he returned to Daniel Boone's school and expelled from. And also to the Florian Hittlers. He says Holyfield to Holyfield who never his whole career. He has waited for this night championship in the crowd. He is way behind on the scorecards, and he has a fight in desperation. On top of things, he is out defenses. And that in jeopardy here, but for at least the referee.
By the 12th round in a fight, a lot of times you just put the punches out there, just build up the points. Many times you find the KO.
Puts together a barrage. Council never able to actually beat him.
The vacation of fighter is not a world class, not one of the best for pound.
The Council always having the banging for.
Unfortunately, he said that Roy is a better boxer than I, like a Philly fighter.
Knockout, but